Okay, breaking news. The MOCHI pharmacy, Aquita, is buying the silence of its former employees. So multiple former employees of the pharmacy Aquita, which was MOCHI's primary pharmacy, have shown, and I've seen the actual non-disclosure agreements. I guess I have confidential informants now? Anyway, they are buying the silence of the employees, paying them off with 5-figure severance payments to stay quiet about everything that they've seen, and to specifically not cooperate with anyone looking into the pharmacy. Not just to not sue them, but to not cooperate or help anyone who's looking around or digging into what happened at the pharmacy. Now, you might be saying, oh, well, the pharmacy isn't owned by MOCHI. Well, there's audio of Dr. Myra saying that they don't own it, but as we've seen, the company owned by the husband is called Aquita Corporation. Now, the allegation from Eli Lilly is that MOCHI really does own and control, or Dr. Myra's family, this pharmacy, although they dispute that. So these are allegations. However, I also have fresh off the press proof that the job offers to the pharmacists were offered by the husband through Aquita Corporation, which is under his name. So it is the family, Aquita Corporation, offering the job at Aquita Pharmacy, and this is the proof. This says you're going to work and you're going to report to the pharmacy manager. We're offering you a job. It's Aquita Corporation at the top, and it's signed at the bottom by Dr. Myra's husband. So yet more evidence that this is not a separate entity. I've also had some folks come at me and say that there's a separate entity in California, the MOCHI Medical, that is run by a doctor, and that's how they can get away with her not being a doctor. Well, guess what? That doctor is her dad. This guy, who is a surgeon in Spokane. He's saying he's the medical officer who owns MOCHI Medical, but he is a full-time surgeon living in Spokane. He's not in San Francisco, and he just happens to be her dad. And do you want more? In the state of Florida, the MOCHI Medical right here in 2013, she said she was the owner. And then a few months later, they file an updated version of this document, and now dad's the owner. So again, more indication that there's a lack of transparency here. The problem here is he says he's the owner in October of 2023. Well, according to the state of California, he was not a licensed doctor in California until January of 2024. How big of a problem is that? Again, it just goes to show this all seems to be like fly-by-night operation that nobody was really coordinating. It's a hot mess.